Well, first of all, let me thank you for supporting the liberals in Iran. It is the liberals in Iran who are protesting, who are in the streets. It is the conservatives in Iran who stole the election and who are using the police to clamp down on civil unrest and trying to suppress the voice of the people, the voice of the liberals who are out in the street protesting. So it's the liberals versus the conservatives. The conservatives have power, and they've chosen to keep their power by stealing the election. Of course, the liberals don't like that, so they're protesting. All right. So just so you know which side you're on, you're supporting the liberals in Iran, not the conservatives. Okay. That being said, what I'm concerned about in Iran is not our positioning or our grandstanding on the matter, but what I'm concerned with are the results. Okay, and there's a long history of the U.S. interfering and meddling in Iranian internal affairs. The most notable example was the CIA overthrow of the government in 1953, where we installed the Shah of Iran. And people know about it. It's in all their history books. They're not short-memored when it comes to their history. For the Iranians, it's just as important an event as the Tea Party, okay? They remember that stuff. It's a big part of their history. The idea that the U.S. is going to come into their aid, how are we going to help them? What? Are we going to give them weapons? What? It's a non-violent civil disobedience is what they want to do. It's how most civil rights movements succeed. If you look at Gandhi, if you look at Martin Luther King, if you look at Nelson Mandela, the way people get civil rights is through civil disobedience, not through violence. All right. So the U.S. first of all, it's unclear what, if anything, we could do. All right. What are we supposed to do? Threaten them, or threaten them with violence, or what is it we're supposed to do? First of all, we've spoken out against it, and that's about all we can do right now. But if we were caught meddling or trying to instigate some kind of violent overthrow, you can bet that everyone in Iran would be united against the U.S. All right. Now, the best thing we can do is to stay out of it and let history run its course. Okay, because if we don't interfere, there's a good chance that this political movement will succeed. All right. But if we interfere, we're going to fuck it up. We're going to go in there with weapons, and we're going to completely delegitimize the peaceful movement over there. All right. It's an extremely bad idea. So, whatever your intentions, maybe you're doing it with the best of intentions that you want to help the liberals over there. But if we mess with it, we're going to fuck it up. All right. And the probability that their movement is going to succeed is going to decline precipitously. There's nothing that the conservatives over there would love better than to be able to point at the U.S. and say, they're doing this, they're causing this unrest, they're causing all this stuff, all right? And the whole country would then get behind them against us, all right? Don't make that mistake, all right? So that's all I'm going to say. Thanks.